South Florida was recently hit with a mammoth flood. We are talking Noah's Ark here. A rainstorm dropped 25 inches on Fort Lauderdale overnight. During this deluge, Governor Ron DeSantis was off gallivanting across the globe, making himself appear presidential. Good luck with that. Back in Broward County, streets became rivers, parking lots were transformed into lakes, and people's homes were waterlogged. Broward County reported more than $100 million of damage to almost 1,100 homes and hundreds of layoffs by flooded businesses. Yet Governor Ron DeSantis was on a global vanity tour, stopping in Japan, South Korea, Israel, and Great Britain. Fort Lauderdale essentially became Atlantis on April 12th, yet DeSantis has still not toured the flood zone in Broward County. He finally asked the federal government for disaster funds on Saturday, April 22nd. I wonder why it took so long. Perhaps it's because Broward County was one of 5 Florida counties out of 67 to vote against re-electing DeSantis. His opponent, Charlie Crist, won 58% of the vote in Broward County, and now DeSantis is obviously taking revenge. This is the most spiteful and vindictive governor in America. In Tallahassee, the state capital, Representative Hillary Castle said, quote, "As a representative for the majority of the district impacted by this once-in-a-thousand-year flood, I called out Governor DeSantis to ask where he was with his white rain boots. It took the governor over a week to ask for federal assistance, and he has yet to visit the district. It is more important to him to run a campaign, go overseas, and literally leave the state high and wet." Representative Castle has still received no response from the governor. Many Broward residents won't be helped by traditional flood insurance because they don't live in a flood zone. The only way they will save their property, help their families, and rebuild their lives is with help from the state and federal government. But instead of getting that help, the governor was preoccupied with promoting himself in Japan. I almost never agree with Donald Trump, but he was on point when he said that DeSantis needs an emergency personality transplant. I would add that the Florida governor needs an empathy transplant. While Fort Lauderdale residents were floating, DeSantis was off flying. DeSantis can jet to the ends of the earth, but with stories like this coming out, I don't think his presidential bid will get off the runway.